Christian Cano here at the Remove the Regime rally in Washington, D.C. Hey, I'm with Khaki at the Remove the Regime rally. So where are you from? Where are you coming in from?
I'm coming in from Sterling, right out by Dulce Airport.
So why are you at the rally?
Because screw Donald Trump. You could say fuck Donald Trump.
Yeah. So what does rallies like this mean to you?
Means we're not going to put up with it. Collectively, we're all going to stand together and fight until we can't fight no more.
You know, I've heard that sentiment while I've been here, and I've been in D.C., and I've been covering rallies all summer long, and it's amazing to me how many people are taking the time to come out to these, you know, especially during college football season and all this kind of stuff. So I'm with Nick here at the Remove the Regime rally in Washington, D.C. So, Nick, why are you here at the rally?
Well, to be perfectly frank, we shouldn't even have to be here. The regime, because it's not a actual presidency, this is a regime. They are here and they have basically eliminated everybody's rights. I mean, people, generations have fought and died for this democracy, and we're just on the cusp of it. And like, you know, working people, we have just so much that we need
all the way here from New York, and I have a message for our Congress people. Do you realize that your career is far going to outlast this regime?
What do rallies like this mean to you?
Oh, everything. Nothing. You can't have change without a revolution, and there's more of us than there are of you. I know which side of history I'm gonna land on. So these Congress people are representatives. I'm your constituent. What side of history are you gonna land on?
We're here at Remove the Regime rally in Washington, D.C. with the Reese sisters, is that correct? So listen, what does this rally mean to y'all?
We are here to remove the regime, just like it says. We are from Missouri, and we fight fascism weekly, monthly, every week at the ICE facility in our area. We are out there fighting this regime, trying to stop what's going on. We're very passionate about it, and we decided to bring it straight to the doorsteps of the White House.
So I've noticed so many people coming out and taking their time out on a Saturday. I'm a college football fan, so the fact that they're actually here when there's some great games going on, why do you think people are so inspired to come out to rallies like this?
Because what is happening in our country is unheard of. The things that are happening, Trump has committed 23 impeachable offenses. There are veterans here who have fought for our country, for our freedom, for the Constitution specifically states that every person on American land has rights, and those rights are being violated every day by ICE when they are going out hunting black and brown people and locking them up without due process.
So, you know, I've been to several rallies this summer, and this is the last one that I think that we're going to be attending before the people start filing for office for next year for Congress and other areas. Do you think rallies like this make a difference to people who are going to be running for office?
Yes, absolutely, they do. Statistically, when 3.5% of the population comes out and peacefully protests, that's when change is created. So the more people we can get out here and show them, and we need our representatives to stand with us, and then we know that they're with us and they are serious about changing and fighting this regime.
So Jennifer, we're at the Remove the Regime rally, and what do rallies like this mean to you? You're all decked out. Looks like you're very passionate about this. So what does this mean to you?
This is the only way that I know how to fight fascism. The only way that I know how to make a difference is to use my voice and my body to make as much noise, cause as much disruption as possible. I grew up in a country with the most incredible privileges, the most incredible blessings, and I lived that life knowing that I was blessed and lucky. And in my coming of age and learning of the world and of the atrocities and what we are so lucky to have that so many others don't. I cannot stand for injustice around the world, but I especially can't stand for it here. And this is where I can make my difference. I ask that everybody that has an able body speak and a voice, scream and be heard, because this is the only chance we have, and this is it.
Here at the Remove the Regime rally in Washington, D.C., and look who we find from North Carolina. So what brings you here?
Democracy and loving all people and wanting to make sure that we do everything we can to make sure that all people are seen and heard and respected in this nation.
So look who we find. I saw you last night, and you were a former priest, is that correct?
Correct, yeah, I was a priest in the Russian Orthodox Church for 9 years.
So what brings you here? What brings you here?
I'm mostly here for the food and the really good-looking people. But no, I'm here because this has been brewing for a long time, and we didn't get here by accident. They have been very intelligent and precise in their actions to put a fascist dictator in the White House. None of this has been a plan that has been ongoing.
Sure.
And we have to be strategic and smart and organized if we are going to unravel what has happened. And so moments like this, if we don't get engaged, we're going to lose the entire plot.
Look who we found here at the rally, Earth to Eve out of Miami, is that right?
Yes, it is true, Miami, Florida.
What brings you out here?
Well, the fascists in office, all the atrocities happening, the complete trampling of our Constitution, our civil liberties, and our American people, and I'm pissed, so I wanted to come out here and make that known, and be with everyone and help make that known.
That's a beautiful song. Why is music so important to movements like this? I mean, it's been around, with the Martin Luther King March and all of the marches, the Pride, and so forth. Why is that so important?
I think more than anything, it's morale. It's showing people that we all feel similarly, that we're here. It's giving people an anthem and a soundtrack to the resistance. You don't want to march in silence. And even like the way that you march and we move, it's music in and of itself. Yeah. And so it unites people. You hear the chanting, that's music. It's all music. And I think that's so important for any movement.
Look who we found. Listen, I saw you last night. What an incredible show. You guys were competing against Wicked. That's incredible.
So you told me today we're competing against Wicked, which I didn't even know there was a sequel to Wicked.
Yeah.
So yeah, we brought 600 people away from Wicked, I guess. The sequel of Wicked. No offense to Wicked. It's probably great.
So why is comedy important to movements like this?
So to quote, and I don't think this was, so there was a line in a song that I loved years ago that said "laughing through the fear," and I don't think that guy came up with it. I think he borrowed that, but I think it's a defense mechanism, right? We laugh when we get nervous, and I think it's also the speak truth to power is real, and like if you can speak truth and kind of disguise it as a joke, so it's like it's a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine.
Yeah.
I think that's why comedy is important in a time like this for sure, and has historically been.
So listen, I follow you. I've seen your content on social media, and it's incredible. What got you doing this?
Well, I just want to see a romanticism in the country again. We've been up against a fucking wall for so long by a 34-time felon and a rapist. It's time to get back to having the new Coachella again and having fun with the Democrats and the working class again. So that's why I sing these hit songs. I bring the party everywhere. Even if ICE arrests me, I'm out in 2 days and I'm back to partying.
So I know a lot of people follow you, and what you do is great. I mean, it inspires them. I mean, do you ever get fearful when I've seen you like at some of the Republican events and so forth? I mean, does that make you nervous? Do people, afraid for your safety?
Yeah, well, this is November 22nd today, and if we don't remember, John F. Kennedy was assassinated, another masshole like me. I'm from Massachusetts and stuff. And I remember one time his secretary, Ms. Lincoln, was talking to him, and he said, if they're going to get me a church, they're going to get me a church. I'm still going to church. Like, what am I gonna do? I sing funny hip songs. I look like a giraffe. They're gonna arrest me. They're gonna shoot me like they did in Portland 8 times with pepper balls while I was singing The Doors. Like, but here's the thing: the Republicans and MAGA. I'm just gonna say MAGA because there's some spots I like about the Republican Party. But with MAGA, it's absurdity. It's built on a platform of a WWE Hall of Famer, aka Donald Trump, 2003 WWE Hall of Fame. And when we understand that we're trying to fight fucking valor against absurdity, but when we fight absurdity against absurdity, go up to Donald Trump and be like, oh yeah, Bubba was blown by dawn. In 2 minutes of Epstein's prison video's gone. Oh yeah, they said Bubba was blown by dawn. In 2 minutes of Epstein's prison video's gone. It's long gone. We bring that absurdity like judo. We reverse the energies on to MAGA and Trump. So that's what I'm doing. There's no reason why we can't have a good time again in this country. We've been fighting and playing fucking defense for so long. We have totally forgotten what true progression is anymore. And that's what we're looking for. When people come here, we want them to have a party. I'll use my wrestling voice. Like when people come here, we want them to feel loved and invited. All right? We're having oligarchs put us against each other over fucking trans and immigration law. We're going to civil war over that. Meanwhile, they're pillaging the coffers. Trump has taken $3 billion in his shitty crypto coin, and he distracts the Christian nationalists by having brown people arrested by ICE, just the same way Roman emperors would distract the peasants by having the slaves eaten by lions while Rome burned. So that's why I do it.
Excellent. Nejla, what brings you out here?
I've been coming out here for several months now. I don't want to be anywhere else until our country gets back on track. I believe we are fast forwarding towards fascism. We're really actually already there. And if we want to take our time and be slow about it, it's going to be too late. I'm Iranian. I've already seen this happen, and I see all the signs, and I'm not going to sit down and be quiet and let them take over this country.
Listen, I heard you speaking passionately. What made you come to this event?
Well, any opportunity I get to speak out against Donald Trump, sign me up. But obviously just the amount of people, the group of people here that are out here, I consider myself lucky to be amongst this great group of people that are all united in one specific goal, and that's removing Donald Trump from office. And in addition to that, which is the common theme of this, rights for everybody, civil rights, the Constitution is being trampled on, and we are against that.